Okay, guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think that this is the last tutorial. I'm just kidding. I know you guys aren't really upset about that because I'm sure at this point you're done with all of this. But this should be the last one, hopefully. So just like the audio, or yes, the audio, fading the audio out, the opacity is exactly the same. So you're going to come over here. So basically, we're going to want to fade in any clips that are at the beginning of our video. So we've got two clips. We have the background, and then we have the text. So you're going to come over here to your menu. First, let's go ahead and adjust the track height. This time I'm just going to go to regular. I don't think it needs to be large. And then you're going to go back to the track menu. You're going to hover over audio opacity, and this time you're going to choose show opacity level. Once you click that, you will see that level there. It's green this time instead of blue for the audio. And we're just going to do the same exact thing. I've already done this, so that's why mine's there. But yours, you should have the green line. You should have your handle at the front and the end of the clip. And then you're going to want to click on the green line to add in another handle, kind of like your anchor. Go ahead and do that. Mine was already there. Once you have your anchor, go ahead and take your first handle and adjust that down to 0. Just like the audio, your opacity will start at 0 and it will fade in. And then you're going to want to do the same exact thing for the background of that frame of your video. Come to your menu, go to audio opacity, and hit the show opacity level. I did not change my track height on this one. You can if you want. Again, I've already done this before, so my handles are there from previous times. You're probably going to need to click on the green line to add in your anchor and then adjust your starting handle or your first handle down to 0. And then I do kind of like these to match. I'd like them to fade in about the same time. So you might want to line these up, these two clips up so they're fading at the same time. And then as always, anytime you make any changes, go back to the beginning and watch it. Make sure it looks good. Same thing with the audio. If you would like a slower fade, feel free to take your anchor and extend it out some so you get a slower fade there. Let's try that. See if I like that any better. All right, go ahead and pause me, and if you haven't already done so, fade your clips in. And when you come back to me, you are going to go to the opposite end of your video, and then we're going to fade the clips out. So I'm just going to click that guy. That's going to take me to the end. And you're going to do the same thing at the end of your video. You are going to fade out. I don't know how many clips you guys have there, but I have 4. So I would fade out all 4 of my clips. You know how to do it. I'm not going to show you how to do it again. Just add your handles if you need to, your anchors, and adjust them accordingly. Pause me to do that if you need to. Last thing we're going to do. If you have a large chunk of audio that remains after your video, you're going to want to cut that. Okay, if you don't cut it, what's going to happen is when you go to export your video or render it, the video will continue to play with a black screen until that audio is completed. So you don't want that. So normally what I'll do, I like for my audio usually to play a little bit longer than my clips. I don't know why. It's just something I personally prefer. So I'm going to take my playhead. I'm going to place it a little bit after the end of my clips, my visual clips, I guess. And you got to make sure to select it so that your clip option is available. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Boom. The second clip here the end that I no longer need, I'm just going to delete it. And then we don't want the music to just abruptly stop. So you're going to want to fade down there at the end. So we're going to go to our menu, go to your audio opacity, show audio. I don't need to show you guys how to do that again. Go ahead and fade your audio out. And so this is what the end of my video looks like. All of my visual clips here at the end are going to be fading out at the same time. And then my music will last a little bit longer and it will fade out. Let's take a look and see what that looks like and sounds like. All right. So then it comes to a nice ending, a nice clear ending.